how can we be in touch with our breath, and how does that being in touch with our breath help us during our current pandemic crisis and also with our fertility? I'm Rachel Romaine of Present Day Wellness, and I welcome you to these mindful minutes that I'm doing on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. So please join me here on this page, Present Day Wellness, on Facebook. If you happen to catch this replay on YouTube, jump on there on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday and practice with me, or just give it a try now. So at Present Day Wellness, we work with couples planning their pregnancy so they can conceive and carry a baby to term. So why would we want to know where our breath is in our body? And why do we inquire and find out where the breath is in our body? Well, we do this because we have the thing about the breath that's so beautiful is we have a direct access to our nervous system. One of the branches of the nervous system, or one of the systems in the nervous system is the autonomic nervous system, and the branch is known as the parasympathetic side of the nervous system. And we want to access that more and more because if you're anybody like a normal person, experiencing and living through this pandemic time has been a little bit activating and really sending us very much into sympathetic overdrive, where we're stressing, we're thinking about things that may not even ever happen to us, or we're worried about people that it is happening to. And all of those concerns are valid and something to be taken into and considered, yet we're just getting too much of it. It's happening too much and too often. And it can affect our own immune system, it can affect our own daily life. And so we really want to invite more awareness and more paying attention to the parasympathetic side of our ANS. So, like I said, you can imagine what it's like for most of us. We all know what it is like. We're all worried, we're all stressed, and it's really having an impact. And we want to see if we can lessen that, plus also increase our fertility. And the beautiful thing about the body is it will respond to the little things that we do day in and day out. It doesn't take this great big mystery or big scientific study for us to realize and reap the benefit of doing these simple practices. Okay, so as I have been doing, let's go ahead and dive into these mindful minutes. And if you haven't seen them already, please go ahead and check out the YouTube to find them there. But what you'll also notice is that the invitation is there for us to take the minute to not really change or do something. We're really just inquiring into what is. We're placing the invitation for us to find out what's happening. We're not kind of forcing a new pattern onto the body. We're not forcing a specific breath. We're just saying, okay, let's find out what's happening in our body in this minute in time. When we do longer practices, that's when we can invite some change and some lengthening. We can do that in a minute too, but just these explorations, these mindful minutes are really about that. So I invite you to explore, I invite you to query, I invite you to question, and I'll go ahead and look down at my little iPad here and open that up so we can get our minute timer going. Let's see, there we go. And a car might go by very soon, or a moped, trying to pick new locations, and we also have some loud noise. So we'll let that go by, and then we'll start our practice. So thank you to those who have joined in. I can see you. So today's mindful minute is a minute paying attention to where the breath is in the upper chest. So we're going to take our hands, and I can only have one because the other has the iPad, but if you can, take both hands and place them on the upper chest, up by the collarbones and the upper ribs. Okay, and we'll do 1 minute of paying attention to the breath in this area of the body. So let's begin. So as you sit or stand comfortably, just notice the breath that's in the body as it is. Feel the hands move in response to the inhalation and the exhalation. Allowing the hands to rise and fall gently and easily. As I've mentioned, nothing to control, nothing to change. Just notice the breath in the upper chest. You may notice that the inhalation is longer or the exhalation is longer. You may find a natural place that you want to pause in between the breaths. Okay, that's our 1 minute of paying attention to the breath in the upper chest. Tomorrow on Tuesday and then on Wednesday, I'll have some other places for us to inquire about where in the body we're going to be paying attention to, and then we'll link it all together on the following week. So keep checking in on these mindful minutes on Present Day Wellness and on the YouTube channel of Rachel Romaine. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope you're all well, and I hope you kind of understand a little bit about why we want to activate the parasympathetic side of our nervous system, because we want to have the body go more into rest and digest, more into a state of repair and healing, more into an anabolic state, a place where we can build up and create new cells, more into a place where our digestion is easy, the reproductive hormones conduct the messages that need to be delivered, and we can do that through our breath, believe it or not. So keep trying, keep linking the practices to something that you've already are doing in the day, maybe a time that you hang up the phone each time. Just take that minute and just put the timer on and get in touch with the breath. Bye-bye. See you soon. See you tomorrow.